All right. Hey, short and sweet today. As we continue to talk about mammals, one of the big thing that sets us apart, which we're just gonna, like I said, cover the basics of, or would be specialized teeth. All right. When we look at especially we look at human teeth, but mammals in general, we are some of the first vertebrates or any animal for that reason that has different teeth. It's something that we take for granted. You have up front, and a lot of animals up front have incisors that are short and kind of wedge-like. They are really good for biting. Okay, think about if you're eating a carrot, you're just gonna snip that carrot in half, or um, yeah. So a lot of I want to say vegetarians, a lot of herbivores have good incisors for snipping apart different plants. Behind those, we have canines. Canines are excellent for stabbing and holding and tearing. All right, so meat eaters have usually very pronounced canines. Think about those as your fangs, is what we call them a lot of times. And then in the back, we have um, molars, and they're going to be really good for crushing, grinding, and chewing our food. So every tooth that you have, at least, you have a top and bottom, you have a left and right, but starting in the middle and working your way back to one side, they all look a little bit different because they all do different things. When you're eating lunch today, think about as you're chewing, think about how you naturally move food around in your mouth to accomplish different features. All right, if you're eating an apple, you're going to go in from the front. If you're eating a chicken wing, you're going to go on the side. You're going to move both those back to the molars to chew. Okay, so different types of mammals have different kinds of teeth depending on their diet. When we look up fossils, this is a big way, or just skulls in general, we can tell a lot about an animal's lifestyle based on their jaw, similarly to birds. Um, so predators have these large canines, herbivores have flat molars and usually missing that canine deal there. At the bottom there, it's smaller. Those are your human teeth. Okay, you start off with 20 primary or baby teeth. We're going to develop into 32 secondary teeth. Some of us get four pulled, our wisdom teeth, because our jaws are getting smaller over time. And we have incisors, we have cuspids, bicuspids, and molars in there. Good video in here about how teeth have evolved and some early mammalian teeth. And then, like I said, look at any predator, especially your house cat, and they have very large and sharp canines because they're going to be primarily used for tearing flesh. You and I were omnivores, and so we have a whole toolkit of teeth versus other animals. Notice how cats have these little baby incisors up there. They don't use those a lot. Okay, they're not biting apples and carrots and those kind of things. They're in there to tear meat. Your house cat is a very advanced hunter, so it's good at being a predator there. All right, and there's a look. Here's another omnivore. All right, take a guess at what this thing is. That is a bear. Not sure what kind of bear, but same thing. Bears have a variety of tools because they have a variety of different foods that they eat. Once again, you wouldn't see this in a shark or a northern pike or an alligator or a bird. This variety of tools that have really advanced our eating capabilities, if you want to think of it like that. All right, and we already talked about antlers, horns, and tusks. So short and sweet today about mammalian teeth.